was a cold winter day in Snow Creek. It seemed at the time like a perfect day to take a crisp walk. So they got in their cars, took the unmarked road up to the infamous Snow Creek. Only 42 homes existed there in this quiet, sleepy town, yet delightful. They unbuckled, got out of their cars, and Monty, Akira, and Mia decided they would take their own walk. They took the far loop, led by Akira, who felt he needed to stake out his own ground. Leaving behind their parents, Akira, once in the forest, felt the need to kick off his shoes. Now the bitter cold snap was there in full force. Maybe we were at minus 42, maybe minus 38. As Monty and Mia were left behind, they were forced by themselves in the forest to find their way through the thickets. Monty slightly leading, Mia slightly behind. Now as Monty stealthily moved through the forest, he listened like a wild animal to the sounds, the crackling of leaves, the snapping of twigs, the soft touch of gravel underneath his feet. He was listening for the sounds of this wild Akira as he plunged through the forest. He would hear a little snap. He would dart to the left, guided by his ears and his nose, because there was a scent in this forest, too. Now, Mia was nimble herself. She was on all fours at this point, because she had a feline quality that was rare in an 11-year-old. Now, at this point, Akira could be seen almost like the Flash at times, flying through the jungle. At one time, they saw him, what seemed like it must have been a 15-foot leap into a tree, but then it just vanished all the same, as if he was never there. Monty and Mia weren't even really sure who they were tracking at this point. Now, mind you, the parents had been gone for nearly an hour and a half at this point. Dark was closing in. As the clouds descended on this forest of timber and broken shards of all kinds of tinder and sawdust mines, they sensed something in the far distance, but it couldn't be. They saw what looked like a boy, partially naked, running through the forest between the trees, diving and sort of sashaying in a way that was so relaxed, so in its element, that it could not have been Akira. But as Monty zoomed in with a godlike quality, he seized on Akira, holding his hand firmly. It was him indeed. He held Akira's hand with a golden paw, as if to tell him at that moment, "It is okay. You are with friend." Mia there too, shining like a golden light, Akira felt the love through his tears, which were streaming down to his bare foot at this point. Akira could not deny this truth. And on this day, Monty, this memorable mark, the Attie family would like to share its gratitude for a magnificent 11-year-old boy named Monty.